Sorry, the audio for the rest of the video will actually kind of suck. So just know that in advance for you guys. But yeah, that's all. Enjoy the rest of the video. Yo, what is up everyone? Bullitt here today, and today we're playing some more Project Flight, and today we are doing a final flight out to KITTILA. As some of you guys may know, KITTILA is going to be getting removed soon. I think it's update, 9 or something, where KITTILA will be removed and replaced. Well, actually the replacement is not confirmed, but the removement pretty much is confirmed. So, we are doing a final flight here out to KITTILA. We're doing the final boarding call for United Flight 9803 before we taxi out to the runway and head off for KITTILA. So, the gate's going to start detaching here shortly. Yeah, there it goes. And we're going to start our pushback soon for our flight out to KITTILA. So, coming into the cockpit here, we gotta get everything ready to go. So we already got some of the basic stuff on. We'll get more lights on in a couple seconds. But we're clear to start our pushback here, so we're gonna start our pushback here. We'll start our engines also shortly. I gotta make sure that we are doing good. Let's see. Let's come to the outside here. Alright, gotta make sure we're pushing back on the line here. And we'll turn on the beacons in a second here, but first we're gonna get pushed back here. And we're trailing this way rather than the usual other way. Alright, and there we go. We have pushed back now, so we're gonna come back here into the cockpit. And we're gonna get the lights on here, so we need the anti-collision lights. There we go, that's what we need. Starting engine 1 here, ground, and let's get the flight director on, so we can get a direct 2 here. We need to get out to KITTILA there. Is it gonna show up? There we go. Alright. Flight director is now on. We'll set autopilot in a second. Let's get the other one on there. Speed limits work. Alright, flaps. Takeoff here. Alright, and let's get autopilot set. So for today's flight, we're gonna be at a cruising altitude of 12,000 here. So let's get set there, and we'll get our speed at about I think this thing goes about 365. We're also going to put this info into the Project Flight tracker in a couple seconds here, so we have that in for us. Let's see, let's get the stroke, yeah, there we go. Alright, and let's go input this info into or not, as it seems to be broken. Alright, anyway, let's make sure that the aircraft's perfectly ready to go. Yep, there we go. Alright, so we're gonna have some power here. United 9803 requesting taxi to runway. So yeah, we're United Flight 9803, seabound to KITTILA. And then this will be the final landing actually we're making. We'll probably do another takeoff out of KITTILA one more time. No, but that's for another video. Alright, we've been given clearance, so let's start our taxi here. Right, controls are good. Alright, so we're gonna come over to the runway. We're gonna taxi up the runway and turn around at the end of the runway. And then we'll take off, heading not too sure what the heading that we're gonna need is, so we'll figure that out kind of once we get there. But yeah, so KITTILA, currently there's no island that they have planned to replace it. But I think it's leaving in like update 9. I'll have the exact update up on screen. But it is going to be replaced / removed, and so is Minorca, which we'll get stuff for that shortly too. So obviously, we can't forget about Minorca. So yeah, so runway 11 here. Gotta make sure. Alright, we are clear to get onto the runway here, so we're gonna come over to runway 11 here. We're gonna taxi up the runway, and then we're gonna turn around at the end. I don't know. Out to some random direction. I'm not good with heading, so yeah. Here we're gonna taxi a bit above the 30 knots, being as we're on the runway anyway, so we're gonna get up. Rudder works, and so do all the other control surfaces work well. Perfect. So yeah. All right. We are now at the end of runway 11, so we're gonna come over here and we're gonna turn around. Alright, so let's turn around over here. Get lined up on the runway. We are lined up here on runway 11 for takeoff, making sure everything else is ready to go here. Yep. Alright, so we're gonna get our landing lights on here. Oh, that's what I was doing. Every time I go to the and, yeah, we're good to go. So let's get throttle here, max. Rudder now. Working there. Perfect. Alright. So there go the taxi lights. Flaps up there, and still at full throttle, we'll get the autopilot set. We'll get the autopilot set there, and we're gonna climb up to altitude there, 1,000. So looking at the name on here, KITTILA somewhere over here. Turn the aircraft to jump and figure out where KITTILA is approximately. I'm gonna assume it's. I mean, we can't see it. We're gonna 70 some. So we're gonna get the heading set to whatever the heading speed is. So it's about a 50 degree heading there. Yeah, let's keep that at a 50 degree heading there. Let's put the throttle down a bit, so maybe about 60% there. We're still getting speed, but, you know. Alright, so we're at about 6,000, halfway to the cruising altitude here. So yeah, I don't know much information about the KITTILA removal other than that they don't have an island currently that they're going to use to replace KITTILA if they replace KITTILA. But they are most likely going to remove KITTILA. Minorca is for sure going to be removed, so definitely we're also going to be doing a little series on Minorca too. You guys can do it in that. But yeah, this has been a while since I've done like a flight like this where I actually fly you guys. You guys like that is the one question I was thinking about. Do you guys like when I do flights like this where I fly maybe across the map? Okay. We're gonna fly across the map, kind of like Microsoft Flight Simulator, I guess you could say. But just in Project Flight, so we're actually flying to other islands. Not for special occasions, just in general. Do you guys like that? You guys most actually definitely do this some more because it is pretty nice. Pretty relaxing. So, yeah. Just quick channel updates though, since I can know what the videos. Cacput was on the 5, Takeoff. So that's why there weren't any. Actually, I think I made an edit on it. That's why there wasn't the last week. Sorry about that guy. Yeah, we are not cruising so much. Set this speed there, and alright. We get the speed set. We're actually going to stop. Sometimes the plane will freak out. We'll turn off there now. But yeah, Cacput was also banned along with the TikTok ban for a couple hours. So I wasn't able to edit anything, so yeah, sorry about that guys, but this week we'll try to post 2 videos and a couple edits also, so yeah. Nothing else really interesting or important happened really so far, other than the fact that I do need video ideas. If you guys do have any video ideas for me, you guys can let me know. And you guys can give me some suggestions. Yeah, that's really all we got here today. We're actually currently above the training area, halfway to KITTILA there. Flying at 12,000 there. Pretty nice here above the islands. Alright, we have passed over the area now, and you can see the outline of London over there. Yeah, London there. So we are getting pretty close to KITTILA. KITTILA's going to be off to the side over there now. We're going to get the GUI back on for the off, so okay. Anyway, there's the GUI again. Unsure why this is being confused like that now. Might have to get that. Fix. And there we go. Alright, now let me get back on. Alright, problem solved. Anyway, so we're gonna start our descent now down to KITTILA there. As you guys can see, it's coming up shortly. So we're gonna descend down to about 4,000 here. And then once we got the island or runway in sight, we'll just go further. We'll keep our speed at 365 for now, but as we get closer, we'll slow down a bit. It's currently 320, and but yeah, so we're currently still on about the same 50-degree heading. We're gonna probably come in from this side where my mouse is, so I'm gonna turn actually probably a little bit shortly. I'll turn over this way in a little bit, so yeah. We're about 10,000 now, so that's good. I still don't have the island in sight, so we're gonna wait on that. Yeah, there's the coast of London Gatwick area. So we're 360. Let's set the autopilot there. Autopilot doing 48%. Let's see. Let's maybe go a 40-degree heading. Yeah, let's try 40-degree heading. So we're still generally on track to hit KITTILA. We're still generally on track. Actually, 5-degree heading. Alright, 35-degree heading seems to work there, so we're going to keep it at about 35-degree heading. KITTILA should show up somewhere over here, so we'll just keep our eye out over there for that. But yeah, there you go. You got Southampton. Gatwick is going to be right there in a little bit. Central London. Yeah. It's getting kind of late. Sunset's going to be. Right? Yeah, I got it. Alright, so now it's just a matter of time before we see the island pop up here. Once that pops up, we'll slow down maybe a little bit more. For now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the speed to about, we'll go 255-ish. Yeah, we'll go 255. There. Still don't see the island. Hopefully it'll be coming up shortly. Not far off the coast of Gatwick. Yeah, just I'm gonna follow them mostly, just whoever navigation. That should lead me there. Hopefully, we're still, according to that thing, kind of far from there, but we'll see. Because I don't think we're that far actually from the roads. But it is what it is. We'll get there at some point. Currently on about 5,500 here, so that 4,000 we set there. Minimums. And now we're at 275. Still no sign of the island. Yeah, it still says we're decently far out, but I don't think we're that far out. Unless like our passed it or something, which we shouldn't have. Yeah, like I kept. So just gotta keep an eye on that. Alright. We'll keep the throttle then at 21% there for the 250. Still at the 35-degree heading there. Still 4,000. Unsure what the highest point on KITTILA is. I'm just being safe. 4,000 there. I think we are above that. Map is right, and we end up to come up KITTILA. Just gotta make sure. The numbers are 4,000. Let's get that back up because we are not. just gonna make it a little bit harder to see now because of the stacks over us. Yeah, we should be getting close. So, still don't see the island on the outside view either. Not sure if that's. Oh, there it is. Finally loaded in there. Alright, so the island has loaded in. We're gonna turn a bit this way, maybe 0 degree-ish heading there. Set our minimums down to about, we'll go 1,500. So Kittla's off to that side there, as you guys will see in a second. Yep, there's the island of Kittla. We're gonna be coming in from over here. I don't have the charts out currently for the island, but, that's probably coming up over there, sunset over there. Getting it here, but other night. Here. So we see the island now. Gotta get ready for the landing here. So let's keep our speed at 255. Let's turn a bit toward the island. I'm not going to turn fully toward it. Still maybe 25-ish toward the island. Yep, there we go. Still there. Alright, so actually let's just do that. I'm going to wait. Let's actually go with 7. Alright, and how do I shift these from here? So we can also go down to 1,000. Approach. That'll make sure you go in. You get flat sets and go yep, there's some of the runway lights. Perfect. That way now. I think 50. Good. There we go. Alright. Funny lights there. Alright. We are now landing there. Let's put our taxi light on after we land, I think. Cancel our flight path. Light director off. Alright, so we're heading. Alright, let's see, let's do another turn, maybe about 100 there. That's a good one. 100's too much, so let's go 90-ish there. Yeah, 90. Alright, let's slow down. Get our landing speed down. Good thing is about out there. Let's get set for a landing speed. Let's go landing speed about 130-ish here. Yeah, 130 works there. Get flat set to landing there. Alright. In a couple seconds we'll turn off the heading and we'll kind of just go from there. Alright, so we're going to turn off now. We're going to turn off the altitude and we're going to turn off the altitude and heading, and now we're going to fly manual down to the ground. Let's start a little over here towards the runway. We still need to get the gear down. be our final landing. Alright, final service from Seabout to KITTILA, and it will stop the service from Seabout to KITTILA right now. Yeah, alright, gear down. Alright, and then we'll turn our we'll unset the speed in a couple seconds also. We're not fully aligned, but we're for the most part aligned here. I'll just again use the weather. Nope. Yeah, there we go. So let's pull up a little bit here so it's not too low to the ground. Give it a little bit more throttle there. Alright, we are pretty much fine. Runway here. Just keep it, for the most part, straight. Use the rudder. Makes whatever else we need to there. We're at 300 here. Nice. Probably about it.
150, 40, 30, 20, 10.
A little bit.
100.
There we go. And 34 feet per minute rudder. Reverse thrust on. Taxi lights on there now too. Set the nose down there. Perfect. Brakes on now. Alright, there we go. Now we have landed for the final time at KITTILA. We're going to taxi off the runway here. Alright, there we go, and we've gotten off from the landing lights off there. And we've already been cleared to obviously head to the gate here. So yeah, that's the final United service, Seabout to KITTILA, final United service into KITTILA, and then shortly after this flight, we'll go to KITTILA. So we're gonna go taxi out towards about where Air Canada is. I'm not sure what Air Canada is. We'll taxi out to about where Air Canada is. We'll deconfigure the aircraft. Park probably around where this rampart is, I think. Alright. Flash up here for landing. Yep. Oh yeah, there we go. Alright, come on. Get up there. And let's turn over. It's not this gate up right there. We'll go this one. This one. Slow down a bit there. And we're gonna be this light here. Alright, and let's get the engines off there. Taxi lights off. Strobes off. Alright, deconfiguring the aircraft there finally, and shutting it down. And all engines are off now. Alright, well, that is the final United service from Seabout to KITTILA. Next time we'll be doing the final United service out of KITTILA, and then the route will be no more. And I thought I turned off my airplane. Route will be no more. Okay, unsure about the anti-collision, but okay. Anyway, the route will be no more, and so but yeah, I think that's gonna be all for today's video. So if you guys did enjoy today's video, let's see if you like, subscribe, and let me know. Hit the over, don't mind it, down below, so you know when I post. Have a great day, and I'll